Hello, welcome back to Drink with Comics. I'm Sean,
I'm Mike.
and we just talked about G.I. Joe 13 Dreadnought War Part 1, and now we're going to move on. We are still drinking the Fallen Brewery in Clarksville, Tennessee's Blonde Ale, 22 No More, and we're going to talk about Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez Batman #3. So, Mike, I don't know, man. Seeing the Riddler on the front of this, I was kind of like, even though I feel like Fraction's already proved himself. But talk about this book. Did you like this book?
So mine had a Batmobile on the front of it. So I
I
was
saw.
like,
Okay, I saw
yeah.
that.
So there's a reason why I'm like, ooh, I need to talk about this.
What did you think about the issue as far as a standalone, but also kind of continuing the story that they're building? Because there is a big arc I can see coming.
yeah, I'm still loving this. I'm very excited about having a Batman book that I'm enjoying as much as this. Getting over the like what I don't know that's going on. I was complaining about like in issue one, where it's like, what's an Arkham Tower? Why is there Vandal Savage? I'm getting over that. I'm just riding the wave.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I like how it picked up with the kid recording what we
Yes, I
saw
did
that was
too.
going on in the other issue, and that Vandal Savage is kind of stepping up his game of trying to frame the Batman. It's good. It's like a little bit of Tim Drake story in there. Um, I forgot that Tim Drake was bisexual, so that was his boyfriend, I'm assuming.
Okay, so I was going to ask because I knew that, or I thought that one of the Batman-related family characters was, but I was like, yeah, I mean, obviously it's got to be him based on this, but I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It's fine.
no, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. I
Yeah.
don't care. Um,
Uh, I like that he was kind of all like, quite going, why do you keep busting up my boyfriend, you know?
well, I do. I like that. Like, hey, every time you guys go away on one of your little bro vacations, he comes back fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because
Accusatoria,
realistically,
yeah.
if you cared about somebody and that, I mean, you put two and two together, it's just like,
Yeah.
I mean, does this mean at some point, what is this kid's name? Bernard? Yeah, Bernard. I feel
Bernard.
like Bernard might end up knowing. And I feel like Bernard might end up knowing the secret of Bruce and Tim and their, who they are by night and
Well, if
might
he
end up
doesn't
getting,
already know.
well, he
Um,
might end up getting hurt because of it. I feel
yeah.
like that may be where that's going. Maybe
It's
I'm
hard to
wrong.
say. There's been a couple, I don't know when this character was introduced. I don't know how long they've been dating, and I don't know what issues that's been happening. So it could be
Right.
something that's already been exposed. Like, oh, I know you're Robin, and then, oh, Bruce Wayne, are you Batman? Like, and it's just playing off that. But yeah, you do bring a point. If Tim Drake's going to stick around in this book the way he is, yeah, maybe we'll see more of that. That would be very interesting.
Yeah, and I like the way you have Tim's presence and Damien's presence in this book so far, and it doesn't feel cluttered, right?
No,
Like, and it doesn't feel like it's a non-solo Batman book. It just it like I don't know. Fraction's really doing a good job of like moving the
yeah,
pieces around the board and like incorporating certain things in the right amount. So I'm pretty
yeah,
impressed with that.
it's kind of like the X-Men where you just see Wolverine in like one panel, but he's there.
Yeah,
Like it feels right. It doesn't feel shoehorned. Like he's
yeah.
fighting Damien for like a whole page. Like Damien's just there. Damien's doing his own thing, but he's still, Batman still has to come in and give him some fatherly advice,
Yeah, right.
if you would. And yeah, Damien's still a dick, which is awesome.
Yeah, I know. But I totally think this Dr. Zeller, I think that this has got to be the big arc here because there's definitely something going on.
Oh
We saw
yeah,
her in the first issue, or yeah, the first issue with what's the villain, the crocodile or whatever,
Killer Croc.
Killer Croc. And now we're seeing her again, and she's got this crown of storms that this it's supposed to be like a apparatus that people wear to undergo like treatment to help
Yeah,
calm overstimulated regions of their brain. And I guess this is like kind of saying like this is how she's gonna like defeat some of the psychosis that drives the criminals of Gotham or whatever.
Oh, I'm sure there's some sort of like evil intent, if you will, whether on her end or someone else's end, that they'll find a way to corrupt this technology.
At the end, when we realize, so we've got the Riddler, who apparently went legit and was a millionaire with some legit company in somewhere in the continuity of the series, of the
Yeah,
timeline. He's back to being bad, trying to steal whatever, and
the crown, wasn't it? Yeah.
it seems like he's being controlled.
No, I think I got like he because his whole thing is he has to tell riddles, right? He's that's his shtick.
Okay.
It's a mental shtick, it's why he's crazy. It's what makes him him. So the fact that he can't that whatever cured him of that, clearly he was cured for a while, and then kind of it's creeping back to him. He's slowly going crazy again. And I love this in this story where he's not doing it for um I'm not trying to steal this thing to profit from it. I'm stealing it because I need to shut the fucking shit up in my brain.
Oh, God. Okay, okay. So that's what
Yeah.
make it stop, make it stop. I was thinking make it stop was
Yes.
like there was an impulse there
No, it's
okay.
the impulse is, I'm assuming, natural, but
Okay. It's what makes him him.
he sees in the interview and he's like, oh, this will help. And it's not something he'd go out and buy. It's not something he'd go ask Bruce Wayne, although he probably could ask Bruce Wayne, like, hey,
Yeah.
I have a mental problem. Can I get on the list to test this stuff? Like, but also I can see him being too proud. But yeah, that's why he's just going around screaming riddles, because he's just full blown out of control and he's trying to help himself. The only way he can think how in his messed up brain, which is stealing this thing that will shut up that side of the
Right.
brain.
Right.
Um, which I like. Once again, it's Bruce Wayne kind of showing a softer side to his villains,
Yep.
much like he did with Killer Croc.
Yep.
Um, and then yeah, it continues with them. Is it going to him? Yeah, he takes him to the someplace to get help, if I recall, at the end.
Well, you don't see him do that. He gives him a sedative, and
Yes.
then I mean that's the inference, right? But so then,
Oh, he's
oh
talking to
wait,
the ghost of Pennyworth.
yeah, he or the AI or whatever. But he's talking to him, and basically it's like they figured out that he's trying to see. This is what I don't understand, though. He's basically he's talking in this anagram, and an Alfred AI or ghost or whatever the fuck it is helps Bruce
Yeah.
figure out it's an anagram for Arkham, and AI Alfred says, I believe the Riddler was telling you that Dr. Zeller has been using her experimental device on the patients in Arkham. So, how does the Riddler know that unless he was one of
Maybe he
those?
was one of those. I don't know for sure. Um, that would make sense too.
And so I'm wondering, like, I don't know if this Dr. Zeller starts and stops in this comic, right? So I don't know if Fraction created her. So I'm wondering if the continuity previous to this book is that she's the one that cured him. Then maybe the
Let's
idea is like she did it
see.
with this helmet, but it's experimental and it didn't last, and now he needs it again. I don't know. Anyway, it's definitely intriguing. And then we also dovetail back to the kid that filmed him at the beginning, basically going to a reporter he knows saying, hey, I filmed something that might be worthy of being on the news.
Yeah, I saw them. He filmed them planting the battery.
Well, he films them leaving the scene of the crime, which they didn't commit, right? Well, there's no context, which is what I like about this because at the beginning when he's filming, he sees the downed cops and Batman and Robin leaving. So it looks like Vandal Savage's story is real. Vandal Savage is saying Batman and Robin killed this cop, right?
Mhm.
When really it was the other cop. But as we
Yeah,
see in our own world, people capture things presented as fact, and what you see might be a fact. This person leaves this scene that has a dead body, but what's the context? So I enjoyed that quite a bit.
well, he did catch him leaving. I think he caught. Let's see here.
Yeah, they're leaving.
Yeah, so I'm assuming he caught them planting the thing.
No, it's just
He
them
was filming
leaving.
it. Yeah,
It's him helping Robin into the Batmobile. But it's him helping Robin in the Batmobile, but
yeah,
with two dead cops laying on the street, right? So
yeah.
it
So he
looks like they
recorded
killed
that,
them.
but he's also recording. If you look, you see him plant the thing, and you see he's filming. He is filming a Savage planting the thing on the next page. So there's the police tape. There's the
Oh,
dead
you're
body.
right.
Yeah.
You're
So he's
oh,
filming it. So
dude,
that's the thing he saw. Yeah.
I missed that. So he actually might be. Oh, that's. Oh, wow. Good call, dude. I totally
Yeah.
fucking missed that. Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Just that's
Uh,
how good this book is. You go back and reread it and catch something you missed the first time around.
all in all, a pretty solid issue, I gotta say.
Mhm. Yeah.
Hmm.
So what do you think? Is it you think it's AI or a
I,
ghost or in
we
his
could
head?
we could probably Google it and it'll tell us, but I'm
I
fine not
don't know
knowing.
if we even know yet. I don't think anyone knows yet.
Um, I will say I think it's interesting that so in Dan Waters' Batman book that comes to an end this month, uh, uh, Dark Patterns.
Okay.
It's not standalone issues, but it's standalone arcs. So
Okay.
it's been I think it's been 12 issues and it's been a couple arcs, really good. But
Like three issue arcs or two
I
issue
think it
arcs?
ultimately is going to end up being four.
Four
Um,
issue arcs? Okay.
well, no, I'm sorry. It's like three. It's four 3 issue arcs, I believe.
Four three issue arcs.
So
Okay.
12. So, but
Oh, yeah.
there's a through line also with a potential with like a wacky. In this case, it's not a doctor like a psychologist or a psychiatrist. It's a forensic
Okay.
pathologist. So it's kind of interesting.
Oh, okay. That sounds like I loved I mean it was cheesy at times, but Fox had the Gotham show on there.
Hmm.
And one of the things I really loved about that was it was a 22 episode season, but it was kind of broken up into four story arcs with a continuous story throughout the whole season. So like your fall premiere till Christmas was like the Mad Hatter story arc, and
Okay, got it. Yeah,
then
yeah.
your post Christmas to um um not spring, but like the 4 weeks after Christmas, they would show more episodes, and that would be like like a Raja Ghul arc, and then they would finish it off with the rest of the season with a different arc, but there was the whole ongoing story that Commissioner Gordon was
Right.
going through throughout the whole thing. And I loved that show because it felt like instead of getting like one season felt like three British seasons.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Well, yeah, it
yeah,
would.
because
Yeah,
British
yeah,
seasons are a lot shorter. So, or
yeah.
like a streaming season almost, because it was, here's 6 episodes, here's six, here's six about the Joker, and yeah, I think that's like really good storytelling for like a show that's on all year long. But
Yeah,
I've never
agreed.
seen on anything. Yeah.